effort to recall and replace Governor Gavin Newsom is soundly rejected by California voters.
I'm humbled and grateful to the millions and millions of Californians that exercise their fundamental right to vote and express themselves so overwhelmingly. And thank you for rejecting this recall.
More than 8.5 million Californians casting ballots by mail and in person, many standing in line into the night. But it all comes with a huge price tag, with the recall election costing taxpayers more than $250 million. After weeks of campaigning, the results came fast. The first question on the ballot, yes or no, should Governor Gavin Newsom be removed from office? You see the result there so far, with 62% of the estimated total vote having been counted, 65% voting no, 35% saying yes, a landslide in favor of the governor.
The second question, who voters would want to replace Newsom if the recall were successful? The top vote getter, Larry Elder, Republican talk show host from South Central Los Angeles, with about 45% of the vote. And the second top vote getter was Kevin Paffrath, real estate broker and YouTube channel host from Ventura, with 10% of the vote. But again, this would only have happened if the recall was approved. Now we have complete live team coverage of this historic vote. And what comes next? We begin with Eyewitness reporter Josh Haskell, live in Sacramento, where Governor Newsom talked about his victory tonight. Josh.
Yeah, and this recall may end up costing California taxpayers as much as $300 million. And Democrats, they spent tens of millions of dollars. They had to call in help from some of their biggest names. And Governor Gavin Newsom, he is still the governor. But instead of jumping for joy tonight, Newsom struck a somber tone and talked about how fragile democracy is. Now, in his speech,